For the first time in a long time, my heart hurt for Susie when the Daily Mail posted this picture. That is a woman, in my opinion, who's carrying the burdens of her decisions. This is how she walks behind John Paul Miller. This is how she follows him. Her head down, hands together, her children nowhere to be found. And after the FBI raid, and after the closure of Solid Rock Church, she follows behind John Paul like this. And the public and myself and others have not been too kind to Susie, and I'm going to be honest, it's probably warranted. She's made the bed that she is in, no pun intended. And these are the consequences of that bed. But Susie, if you need help, we can help you. No questions asked. I don't care what you know. I don't care what you've done. I don't care about any of that stuff. Nobody, I don't care. Listen to me. Nobody will judge you. I know some of you will disagree, but if that picture doesn't break your heart, I understand. But it broke mine.
I'm not sure, Robbie. I'm not sure about that. I love your work, but you lost me on this one. We're talking about someone who committed adultery with a married pastor, blowing up her own family in the process, leading her disabled husband to be so devastated that he unalived himself. Everything I say here, by the way, about Susie, her husband, and JP is all my opinion, based on allegations. But some seem to think that it's probably truth. I just want to say, after all that with her husband unaliving himself, did it stop her? No. She continued her relationship with JP immediately after the funeral. No regrets. No regrets for the consequences of her actions. Her kids now never being able to hug their own father ever again. We're talking about someone who has stood by JP through everything, all the things she must know about the abuse and torment. She looked past, probably even encouraged being the alibi for JP on the day of Mica's death, and probably many other lies. These people need to be prosecuted. They need to answer for the crimes that they've committed, not be welcomed with open arms. The only reason she looks despondent in that picture is because everything's falling apart. Everything is falling apart. The FBI is closing in on them. And it's only, who knows? Only time will tell. Probably a very short time until the FBI comes knocking on their door to arrest them both. The jig is up. The fun is over. The fact that she's still standing by his side right now, I think says it all for us. You know, as Christians, we should forgive. And I commend you, Robbie, on that. But we should not forget. She's taken JP's side. And let's not forget the smiles that she was making as she was driving past the protesters several times, thinking that she was going to get away with something. She's not smiling now. She's not smiling after the FBI raid his house. She knows. Only time will tell until handcuffs are on them both and all who are involved.